I suck at drawing hands, and I will change that. Now, what I'm gonna do is draw hands to get better at it, because being good at art is not something you're born with. It's something that you have to work for. And how do you achieve that, and how do you get better at art? It's practicing, because there's no shortcut and there's no way around it. You can't just look at something and then expect to be able to draw it perfectly. That's not how it works. That is unrealistic. And what I'm gonna do now is getting myself to a level where I don't have to hide the hands behind whoever I'm drawing, and where I don't have to make super simple like hand movements, I guess. Let me show you how I always kind of avoid drawing hands. For example, here, this one, you can barely see the hand, and I do that all the time. I always keep them very simple, but I could never ever draw hands from scratch. I can draw proportions, I can kind of make them up. Not that good yet. There is also probably going to be a video about that soon, because I also need to work on that. But hands, I can't do that. So I will learn to do that now. My plan is to use an app that my brother got himself, and I'm gonna use it as well. It's called Handy, and it is an art reference tool, and it's not for free, so you have to buy it. My brother bought it, and that's why I can use it too. And I'm gonna practice male hands first, I think. You can just select a pose in it, and then you can look it up. I will start with a simple one, and you can move it around, which is really nice. But if you can't do that, which is very, very, very possible, very likely, because I also didn't really ever plan on doing it like this, but there's also easy ways how you can do it for free. So the things that I would recommend is just going on Pinterest and looking up hand references and drawing every single one you can find. Take screenshots from anime or, I don't know, TV show or something where you can see hands, and just draw them. Or take pictures of your hand, let your friends pose for you, and then take a picture of their hands. There's plenty of options. I'm gonna start with the small sketchbook today. I will record the process, and then I think I'm gonna actually start with the big one, or continue with the big one and do several hands, and then as my final project to graduate from this self-made class on how to draw hands, I will probably make a big sketch that is that has a bunch of hands in it, I guess, in my big sketchbook, to post it on my Instagram. If you clicked on this video to get like a guide or an explanation on how to draw hands, you're at the wrong place, because I don't know myself. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Maybe in the future, if I'm a professional hand sketcher, I will explain how to do it, but right now I can't really explain it. All I know is the basics of drawing any part of the body, which is making it simple and just making rough geometrical shapes out of it, and then step by step adding more detail until it looks like human body and flesh. But that's about it, so can't really help you with anything else besides that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm cleaning my desk now, and then I will get started. I've been neglecting to draw hands all my life because I just don't like it, and I've always tried to avoid it, and I would still rather avoid it, but I want to make more sketches with hands, because you can do like really cool stuff, you know, with hands. I used to draw hands like this. Hold on. When I was a child, that's how I used to draw hands. And my mom, she thought that the people were holding flowers, and I was like, no man, that's the hands. I was trying to sketch hands, and they were all very, like, you have to imagine the people, the like, yeah, the figures that I was drawing, they were always like this. And then I added the clothing. And then I added the hands. And that's what Edda used to draw like in kindergarten. And now we're doing this. So I don't know, like 15 years of progress, I guess. I recorded from a stupid perspective, so the first set of hands you couldn't really see how I did it, but I will record it differently now. I'm gonna readjust my camera setting because that was stupid. I totally forgot to show the end result, but this is it. I just drew a bunch of hands and that's it, yeah. Alright, I am done now with this sketch, I guess. Yeah, I'm done. I will continue to practice drawing hands because obviously just 22 hands or something aren't gonna be enough for me to perfect it. But I will be stopping for today, or at least for this video. I only really drew like either the front or the back of the hands, and always kind of a very similar perspective, and it was never, for example, more complex. So I will have to practice and try and make more complex, yeah, shapes. I will do that, but not today, as I've said. I'm done, and it was not fun at all. I did not enjoy this. I really didn't really, I don't know, I couldn't have spent my time doing something else or something more productive, because it was good. I needed to get it over with, but hands just really aren't my strong suit, and yeah. I'm really glad that I'm done for today. It's not that I'm bad at it, it's just not that enjoyable for me, especially compared to other things that I like to draw. But it's okay, it had to be done. It's kind of like a chore, I guess, like doing homework, you know. But in the end, it's gonna be good for you, and you know that, so you have to just keep on pushing through. That's what I did. Okay,